Hello and welcome everyone again to another video. And today's video we're featuring Pangoro, the fastest, technically not the fastest, but one of the fastest Pokemons in PvP. Pangoro got a recent buff. They gave it Karate Chop, which is a good the best fighting fast move. And now the Pokemon's just insanely fast. It gets to a move in 4, and if it gets a boost, that will make it deadly. Like, it will make it lethal, because this Pokemon just does have the Pokemon does have insane amount of attack. So like basically you're gonna win all the CMPs. Remember the team we posted like the other day with Talonflame, Venusaur, and Machamp? I felt like Machamp wasn't doing what I wanted him to do, so I felt like he was just trying to do the job of someone else. Okay, so today we're pairing it with Pangoro. Even more, we have battles from Elam, one of the most cracked battlers in the world, running this team. So technically, hopefully mistakes are abysmal, like probably we won't even see them. Unlike my battles with like we will see 1 or 2. But today's video, we're gonna see some high-end battles from Elam running the Talonflame Venusaur core. So something to mention here, if you don't have a Venusaur, Toxapex makes actually a better pairing to Talonflame than Venusaur, okay? And Pangoro, so technically like you're weak to Feraligatr in the lead, but you have 2 hard answers to the Feraligatr. Yes, Pangoro is a hard answer to the Feraligatr. It's one of very few answers to the Feraligatr. Just keep that in mind. Now I was like, oh yeah, I swapped, I lost. That's because you swapped too slow and you give Feraligatr in like lots of energy. As long as you give Feraligatr only 1 fast move, you should destroy it with Pangoro or Veno. So let's just go and watch these battles. We have Talonflame in the lead, running typical moveset: Incinerate, Flame Charge, Fly. So we have Kanto, Marowak. So if this is Gastrodon, you actually win this, but when it's Marowak, it's slightly worse because they do have Rock Slide on this, and I do think that Marowak is better than Gastrodon in this swap. Opponent here catching on Dugong. I think opponent waited a turn to try to catch, but they ended up punishing themselves pretty hard for no reason. So what's the play here? Well, we're just going to go for close combat. Pangoro here is chatting with that grass thing in his mouth. He's like, I don't need to stress about this battle. I can just win. Look at that. Elam calling the battle, knowing his Pokemon. He knows that he's going to get to another close combat. Throwing another one, beating Dugong down shield. Now we're in a much better situation. They brought in the Sand Slash. We have the Talonflame to burn that thing down. Nothing brings me joy more than seeing Alolan Sand Slash set on fire. I freaking hate that Pokemon. That Pokemon is so stupid and so RPS and so alignment dependent, which I don't like. Okay, opponent has a Drifloon. We have 2 answers to this. Talonflame does beat it. Opponent swapping into an Azu. Guess what we have, Azu? We have a Venusaur. If you have a Toxapex, you can destroy Azu even harder than Venusaur. But I do love Venusaur in the current meta, and I think it's actually unrespected Pokemon. They throw a player off. They don't have an Ice Beam. Now if they bring in the Drifloon, I do believe that we keep throwing Frenzies until we're able to switch out, because we have 2 answers, okay? So they brought in a Whiscash. Oh, who's using Whiscash? Just use Gastrodon. I was like, okay, they brought in Gastrodon. Now Talonflame destroyed that. By the way, Talonflame destroys Gastrodon because they run Earth Power Body Slam. Maybe in the future people will run Water Pulse, but Water Pulse is just a bad move. That's why people don't run it. And them not running Water Pulse makes Talonflame even better. So do we shield here? Yes, we shield. Why? Because we outpace. So we're just going to throw. I see a Drifloon coming in here. I don't think that's a good play by them, because now we can just go Pangoro, instantly throw the Night Slash, and Pangoro has insane high attack, and I'm sure this will KO because that thing has no bulk. Pangoro here taking out Pokemon number 1, moving to Pokemon number 2, taking down the Whiscash as well, and securing the win. Malamar is a bit scuffed for the team to handle because, dude, what is this animation? Look at that. It's like shooting laser beams into your eyes. You can't even look at this. This is so annoying. Fix this, please. Like, look at this. Okay, that was only 1 fast move and supposed to last half a second. It lasted way longer than that. Opponent got the Flame Charge. Elam in shambles. But hey, we have a Venusaur. They are in Frenzy now range, so we're just going to instantly throw the Frenzy, and I am sure this will take them out. They should bring in the Malamar with the Laser Beam. Dude, that's so annoying to look at. Dude, I can't even keep looking at it. That's so annoying. Now we're just going to go to the Venus. Sorry, we're just going through the Frenzy because it does take them out. We gave them so much energy, but there was nothing to do, to be honest. So what's the play now? I believe that we could no shield here, but we can shield as well because, well, Elam shielded. That means it's the correct play. And that was actually the correct play. If we didn't shield, we just simply lose because we can't beat the jump love. Now what's the play here? Well, we're just going to throw another one. How about that? Yeah. And the fly will take them out, and that will secure the game. And insane plays by Elam here, always making good calls. Okay, another Malamar with the stupid laser beam. Oh my, this is so annoying to look at. Okay, I think Talonflame wins the 2. So the thing about it, as long as they don't catch, Talonflame will just win the 2, and that's actually a good play for Talonflame because the thing about it is that whatever comes in will shield because we're so boosted. And they caught on Azu again. What's happening, Elam? I do believe that this Azu looks slightly bulkier. I don't think this KOs. I think the previous one wasn't as bulky and that didn't KO. We CMP'd them, but it didn't matter because we will take an Ice Beam. But to be honest, it's still playable. So what do we do now? Well, what we do is we throw the Frenzy, step number 1. And then we see what Elam say, and we say that, oh, that was the correct play, right? Ouch. So what's the play now? Well, we're just gonna go Pangoro and instantly throw the Night Slash. Why we don't overfarm? Because they literally are one fast move away from the superpower, which almost one-shot. Oh my, they have a down spots. Close combat actually one-shot, but Elam is going for the ideal play, which is let them throw the drill run, do one fast move, then close combat. See, guys, be like Elam. Make good plays a habit, okay? So you don't keep thinking about it. He knows like close combat does one-shot, but he's playing ideally because he's an ideal player. Talonflame is actually the worst Pokemon that this team could face, okay? It's actually the worst Pokemon to face with this team. Because if we lose the mirror, we lose the game. So we have to win the mirror. I think Elam here waited a turn because he was anticipating a catch. Opponent didn't even a catch. Oh my, we're in such a bad situation now. But hey, he always have a plan, right? Opponent brought in Venusaur trying to catch. Sorry, opponent brought in Azu trying to catch. But hey, guess what we have for the Azu? We have a Venusaur. We're gonna do like 4, 5. Then throw the Frenzy. I think they are almost in Frenzy range. Now we can just actually farm all the way down. Ouch. Oh, because we did one Incinerate, so they get to the move. This is actually even better now. Why even better? Because we can just go Talonflame now and get so much energy. Opponent swapped in, which means they were one turn behind, so they denied themselves an Incinerate. So what do we do now? Well, we're just gonna throw the Flame Charge. Sorry, the Flies. They are in fly range. It takes them out, and now it's Talonflame against the world. Talonflame has always been winning these games. They have a Golor. Golor doesn't have any business against the Talonflame. And then Incinerate will take them out. Talonflame taking out 3 Pokemons, not just 1. This Pokemon is actually meta now. Moving to the next game, we're facing a Gastrodon. What does Gastrodon do into Talonflame? Well, if they have Water Pulse, they win. But they generally don't run Water Pulse. I do like this. I think the play here is actually you do need to Flame Charge. Oh my, dude. I hate using Talonflame for one simple reason, which is you have to throw on good time. Opponent catching on Dunsparce, it doesn't matter because they shielded anyway. And we have a hard answer for the Dunsparce. Okay, Pangoro doesn't need to shield the first. Now we're going to do 4. And then throw Close Combat. This Close Combat will take out the Dunsparce out of the game, not just out of the battle. Yeah, Pangoro's like, huh. Okay, they brought the jump left. So what do? We just instantly Close Combat to debuff us even more so we die faster. And now we can just go back to Talonflame. We did 1. See, guys, he's doing 1. He's like playing ideally. If I was there, I'm just like going to insta throw for one simple reason is that because I don't want to... I don't want to like get stuck in the fast move. But I think that was actually a good play because we were able to chip the Gastrodon, and now they are in sludge range. Venusaur is like they said Jumpluff is the best grass move, huh? The best grass type Pokemon. How about now? Oh, I don't think Aerial Ace take them out. So the Frenzy should finish the game now. It's double resisted, but it doesn't matter because it should do enough damage to take them out. Moving into the next battle, Machamp. Machamp can get the 3 cross chops here. but it doesn't get to 3 moves if they throw a rock slide. So the play, if you are a Machamp, always a cross chop here, but you always build for the rock slide. So what do? Well, we just straight flame charge, honestly. We shield. I think we can just swap, to be honest, but no. Why would we swap? I mean, cross chop is resisted, right? So it doesn't do that much damage. They brought in a Gator. I do believe that we have 200 answers and maybe swapping out is a good idea, but also we can just stay in and keep throwing these moves because now they don't have enough health, right? Ouch. Let's hope they don't have a jump love, okay? Let's hope they don't have a jump love. Oh, that's a jump love. Now, what do? Well, we need 2 sludge bombs. So, if they have acrobatic, they simply win the game. Let's see. It's actually a charge move dependent, this matchup. If they have acrobatic, they do win the game. Maybe if we close combat. No, close combat wouldn't do it. Sludge is barely doing half. There is no way close combat would do close to half. And yeah, this is a good game. Oh, sorry. Moving into the next one. I think this is Pirate King. Looks like Pirate King's avatar. They swap into Diggersby. Diggersby is actually good in the current meta. It's not bad as it used to be. Because now it has a decent play into everything that is meta. Like, what's the worst matchup? Feraligator, you double resist the Shadow Claw. So the good thing about this matchup, this is why you run non-Shadow Veno, is because the Fire Punch, the second one still doesn't take you out, even if they have a quick attack. And you live with 1 HP, which makes it like the perfect swap game. What do now? We'll just simply go to Talonflame. They bring in the Dunspots. Guess what, Dunspots? We have this Pangoro, this panda, waiting for you. It's like punching his fist is like close combat, taking out the Dunspots. And now all we need to do is just tapping our moves, and that will secure the game. And now Elam moving to rank 14. Moving into the next game, we have Talonflame into Dugong. I think this is a good matchup for both. So who wins? Both wins. Do you have anything against that? Well, the bad thing about this matchup is simply the timing. So this is how you play it. You do one, then throw, and then you insta-throw the second one. That's how you play it. Because if you do one, you're stuck in fast move animation. So you throw Flame Charge, then you fly, the fly will take them out. And you win the 0. So now, this is not as bad of a matchup. Because we're boosted. I mean, we're not boosted because we get debuffed, right? But Venusaur can handle the Toxapex easily now. This is the easiest shield of Elam's life because Sludge does decent amount of damage. And Venusaur outpaces Toxapex insanely to the point where, like, it's not even fun for them. Toxapex is supposed to be a Venusaur counter, but nothing beats Venusaur in neutral matchups. Keep that in mind. They brought in Mankey. Mankey is nerfed, but technically they have Karate Chop, right? So we swap now. If they have close combat, they win. They do have close combat because we needed them to have Cross Chop. If they have Ice Punch, they win. I mean, they can just double close combat, right? And yeah, that was actually good play by the opponent, to be honest. And there is nothing Mr. Elam could have done. Maybe save swapping Talonflame. Save. Oh, that wasn't recorded, but I think that was a fast game. Or like his opponent top lefted. This matchup is actually not bad, okay? Dude, that laser beam thing always tilts me every time I look at it. So, Venusaur into Malamar. They actually have to shield. Do we shield here? Well, I don't know, actually. Yeah, okay. Elam shield, that's a good play. That means it's a good play. We trust in Elam. Venusaur throwing the Frenzy, living with 1 HP, but that gives us a Vine Whip. So now we are actually cooking. What do we do now? Well, we throw at this, and maybe we just swap to Talonflame. Yes, Elam agrees. That means it's a correct play. This matchup isn't bad for Talonflame because look how much Brian does. The answer is nothing. We can just go straight fly at this point and put them as low as possible. And it will be left to the Pangoro to decide who wins this game. I actually think that this is actually better for us because now we can just get 2-3 Karate Chops. And they have their own Pangoro. What's the play here? Well, you don't bait. You just straight nuke. Because if you bait, they no shield, you lose. And now Pangoro chatting this game, taking another win home. Okay. Another Kanto Marowak into Talonflame. This matchup is supposed to be good for us, I think. Because technically we resist all of their... we resist the fast move. They have to rock slide. Upon throwing a charge move here is actually good for us. Wait, I think they swapped in, or I think they caught a move. Because I don't think that... Oh, yeah, they swapped in. They swapped in. Yeah. They swapped in. We grabbed the shield. This game at this point is unlosable. They can throw 2 moves. We have to shield the second one. But we can just throw before they do that. Yeah. Or we can just overfarm. I do believe since it's a jump loft, we can actually overfarm a bit. Undercharging. I mean, if they live, that would be a good undercharge. So they bring in the jump loft and we... Oh my... Dude, look at this. He actually lagged. Like, he actually lagged. And he's supposed to get to this move. So... I don't know what to say at this point. Like is Niantic blind or something? Can't they just look at their games like, oh, the game actually doesn't work? Bro, that was... If he lose... Never mind, Elam doesn't lose. They brought the bank... We saw this scenario like 100 times. They brought down spots, and Pangoro is about to launch a close combat after building up some energy. Close combat number 1, taking out the down spots before I even see it. There is no way they shield, right? It's a bad matchup. Close combat number 2. Let's see how much this does. Let's see how much this does. That does a lot, okay, for a resisted move on a bulky Pokemon. Now, what's the play? Well, we just go straight Flame Charge. I think we safely shield here in case they have Acrobatic. Because usually if they have Acrobatic, it's Acrobatic Energy Ball. Yeah, they have to go straight Aerial Ace, and we can now just double fly and win this game. I think this is the last one. No, there is one more battle. Yeah, there is one more battle. Elam is so generous with us today. He sent us like 12 battles. Sent us. We're picking up a horrible lead, but to be honest, this is why this battle is featured, because this is how you play against the Feraligatr. You instantly go to Pangoro and you instantly throw the Night Slash so you can deny yourself not getting denied. Is that a Poliwrath? What are you doing? Dude, stop using nerfed Pokemons. And now be like, but technically, his team is terrible weak to that. Yes, that's why you stop using it, because we lose to it. Opponent instant throw, which means a Dicey Wind, which means we don't need to shield anymore. The Feraligatr is chipped, so it's not as threatening. I think it's going to be a tough game, because that thing gets to moves insanely fast. I mean, let's see. Well, the Gator is out now, but can we... we needed that move, actually. Yeah, we needed the lag from last game to hit the opponent to win this game. Flame Charge doesn't do it. Fly doesn't do it. I think they live with like 1 HP. So if this move KO, if we have the Brave Bird here, we win this game regardless of getting like just much hard countered. But yeah, you win some, you lose some because of the moveset. And yeah, that's it for today. Thank you so much everyone for watching. This is the end of the video. If you like this video, make sure to leave a like. If you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe. And I will be leaving Elam's Twitter in the description below. So make sure to follow him on Twitter so you can get access to all of his teams that he plays in the future. Thank you so much for watching, and remember to click all the buttons down below, ring all the bells, leave a comment about something you thought about while watching these battles, because that might give us an idea to make content that you will enjoy. Thanks so much for watching, and see you in the next battle, in the next video. Peace.